Hi, I'm Brian Litz, long-range shooter and ballistician, talking to you today about large caliber rifles and long-range shooting. So when I say large caliber, I mean, 338, 375 and bigger. There's some unique things to consider when you're talking about big bore shooting. One of them is bullet design. So long-range shooting, you want high BC bullets, and you get high BC from heavy bullets and bullets that have low drag. Now, the interesting trade-off in big calibers is that there's a lot more lathe-turned solid bullets in copper and brass available than there are in the smaller calibers. So, in other words, you've got bullets that have slightly lower drag profiles, but they're made of materials that are less dense, so they're relatively light for their caliber. So, with that trade-off, the BCs might not be as high as you think for big calibers, although the bullets are heavy enough that they carry a lot of energy. Energy really has a lot to do with shooting these big caliber rifles. As with any kind of shooting and long range shooting, the fundamentals of marksmanship are the most important thing, and it can be hard to maintain good fundamentals of trigger control and sight alignment whenever you have, you're burning 100 grains of powder, for example. So, there's a lot of concussion out of these shorter barrels. You want a muzzle brake no matter what your cartridge is above 338. And it just gets real messy with all the, the muzzle blast and the energy coming out of the barrel. Other than that, you still are looking for the same fundamental things. You want a high performance bullet, you want consistent ammunition, and you want a good fire solution to be able to center your group at long range. Basically, you're just dealing with the challenges that the high energy brings, and being smart about your bullet selection, which is a little bit different than selecting bullets for smaller calibers. So for my application in large caliber shooting, this Desert Tech HTI meets my purposes really well. And what my purposes are is in testing many cartridges and bullets. And this rifle has 4 conversion kits. It's got 375 and 408 barrels and 416 Barrett and 50 BMG conversion kits that come with the bolts and the barrels. They quickly interchange in this chassis that's just a barrel clamp. The bullpup design makes the thing overall shorter, so it's just a really convenient platform that handles all of the testing and bullets that I need to shoot for our purposes here at Applied Ballistics. If you're interested in the performance data that we've measured for a lot of these large caliber bullets, you can read about that in Ballistic Performance of Rifle Bullets. That's a book that we published that has up-to-date live fire testing on hundreds of long-range bullets, including calibers 375 through 50 caliber.